Tomorrow, the United States of America will commemorate the 20th anniversary of September 11th. This day, for anyone that's over 35 years old, is a day that represents destruction, murder, terrorism. We'll never forget that day. But I want to focus on something else. That day, September 11th, 2001, represented also something beautiful. The unity that was so vivid and palpable on that infamous day. I remember it like today. All the congressmen and women, with plus the 100 senators, all gathered on the Capitol building, Capitol steps, and sang together, "God Bless America," and then the United States national anthem. It was a moment that we'll never forget. Not only the negative, but also the positive. Of course, our first responders, the police officers, the firemen, who gave their life to save as many people as they can. Who can ever forget that? But in general, that day was a day of tremendous unity in this country. There were no Republicans, there were no Democrats, there were no right-wingers, left-wingers, there were no conservatives or liberals. We were all Americans, and that shined for that brief moment. And it's a shame that it shined for only a brief moment, but it was a very powerful moment. And it's our job on the 20th anniversary, if there's any message that's here to be learned, it is that we can, when we want to, come together as a people. And that's the message 20 years later. Unity carries the day. Because if not for that moment, then not for that unity, and not for that coming together, I don't think we'd be able to survive as a nation. I hope. We are going through a very challenging year and a half now. In certain respects, it's even worse than September 11th, and sheer numbers of people who have died. Yet that unity is missing. And because of that, we don't seem to be able to get through this. My friends, this is the day that we have to come together to reignite that spark of unity that's on our dollar bill. That from many we make one. And that's the motto of America. So as we stand today between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, when God judges the entire world, not just the Jewish people, and looks down at us, we hope that he looks down favorably. And he can see that unity, that spark of godliness within each other, within each of us. And God should continue to bless this incredible country. Because 240 years ago when our founding fathers came together to create this union, they knew one thing, that if America wants to be blessed, it will have to be God who blesses America. And that, my friends, is in the important lesson of today, of tomorrow, of these days. This is a blessed country. This country is a beacon of light to the rest of the world. This country is and will remain to be that shining light of freedom, of morality, of godliness, and of truth to the rest of the world. Because in moments like this, we know how to get together, and all our differences melt away. So you have someone that's your neighbor who votes differently than you. The person sitting on the plane near you is a different type of has a different political outlook than you. It's okay. It was okay on September 11th, 2001, and it's okay on September 11th, 2021, and it will be okay in 20 years from now as well. So my friends, on the day like today, when we're all thinking about this, don't think about the buildings falling. Think about America being built. Don't think about the buildings burning with a fire of destruction. Think about a fire of unity that can rebuild and warm up your fellow American's heart, your fellow person, your fellow Democrat, your fellow Republican, your fellow conservative or liberal, whatever he or she, her political persuasion. It makes no difference. When you find that godly spark within each one of us, then truly God will continue to bless America. Shabbat Shalom, and a happy and healthy new year to all of us.